name is Lauren Gonzalez. I'm a past president of the IADA Southwest chapter, and I'm excited to bring to you this mini-series of chats with our annual patrons. So Gretchen, just tell us a little bit about you, Airpark, all the things, just a quick intro.
I have sort of hitched my wagon to the design community through Airpark Signs and Graphics. I started making name tags for nurses in 1983, and I decided that I went to a trade show for engravers, and I looked around. I said, these are not my peeps, you know. So I got seriously interested in architectural signage and the things that I could make, and then I would buy more equipment. And now, fast forward almost 40 years, I have 50 some employees here, and then we have another company that we joint project with that has 27 employees. So I feel like I have, about 80 people under my wing to make, I think, little gems in people's buildings. My involvement with IIDA, I started, I don't even remember how I even got associated, but I loved the awards event so much because I would see so many of my clients featured up on those big screens. And I thought, isn't that rewarding? I've made so many friends in this industry. I don't have time for personal friends. So I better find an industry where I like the people.
Our Phoenix community, even as big as it is, and our Southwest community, it still feels really, really small. And like you can walk into an event and you know everybody almost. I don't know if you feel the same, but I always feel like I can walk in and I see at least one face that I know. Yeah, we have a good group out here. You talked about the design awards, but tell me, from the IADA Southwest chapter, what do you feel has brought you the most value? You talked about people and being able to see your work out there, but what do you think keeps you coming back as an annual patron year after year?
Well, it's all the relationships. People will say, oh, Gretchen, I've been meaning to call you or whatever, but I will always support the organization. It's all about the relationships. I love to support younger designers, and they come in here. I had an architecture firm call me a month ago and say, Gretchen, we have a new graphic designer on our team. Could we introduce you? So they brought over it was Architecton, and they brought over their new graphic designer, and I put out all sorts of stuff out on the table that I thought was way out of the norm, like samples of a job that was made all out of tennis balls, and all sorts of unusual things that you wouldn't really think of as signage. But anyway, I feel like there's a two-way street there. We can embellish their projects, and I think anybody that has worked with me knows that I'll try anything. Let's see if it works.
Question here. As an annual patron, just kind of focusing on, your time with the chapter, what do you feel as a patron helps you feel recognized or could help you feel even more recognized? Currently, we have you, on top of creating some of our signage, your logo goes on a lot of our signage during events and during some of the kind of advertising for events beforehand, and brochures that are passed out during the events, things like that. But yeah, dive into a little bit of, what helps you feel appreciated and what we could do differently to make you feel more appreciated.
Well, I think you guys do a really good job. And, I'm not one of these people that really likes the recognition, but it really makes me feel good when I see that logo. The logo is, I've had it for 30 years, and, it just makes me proud to see it in good company.
We love seeing your logo on all of our signage because you are such a great sponsor for us. So thank you again for that. I have one last question for you. What are you most looking forward to, I guess, both in life in 2023, but also with IDA Southwest? Is there any event that you're looking forward to seeing coming back next year, or kind of things that you're just looking forward to in general?
Well, It's funny. I took one day off for the pandemic and then just said, hey, we do so much medical. There's no way I am considered essential services, so I haven't been out of the loop, but I know a lot of my clients have. So the one thing that I've always loved, the fashion show. Is that going to be some happening again?
Yep, so we just had the fashion show just October of this year. And so that one will actually not happen in 2023, but in 2024. So 2023, we alternate our fashion show with our philanthropy event, which is Connect 4. And that event, which you might be wanting to get a part of that, be a part of that one, we actually go in and create or renovate a space or do some type of philanthropy for a space in each one of our city centers. So Phoenix, Tucson, Las Vegas, and Albuquerque will all kind of on the same day or the same weekend work on different spaces and do some giving back together.
Well, I have actually donated the signage to the project that was done a couple of years ago in Guadalupe.
I knew it. Was it the Sojourner Center?
I think
Were you
so.
involved in that one? Okay. Yeah, that makes
I
sense.
think
I
so.
figured that you would be a part of that. Well, thank you so much. I want to
Well,
keep this
thank you.
sweet, and I just really wanted to hear your feedback on, having been such a long time supporter of our chapter. I just want to say thank you from both myself and the entire IDA Southwest Board of Directors. So thank you so much.
Oh,